Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Deloise and welcome back to Project Ozone. In the last episode, we did a whole bunch of quests. We started making dimensional transceivers because we discovered, or I actually already knew, but the things they cost to make them is nowhere near the amount of EMC that they give you. So I spent a little bit of time. I got like 21 million EMC. Plus I have this guy going. Let's see, last time we also made this guy, the big reactor, and completed a bunch of quests. See, I expanded just a little bit. Today we are going to get into some more quests. Hopefully we'll be able to do the we'll be able to get into the ME AE systems type stuff. That is the hope. So we've got a lot of quests over on this right side of the page to kind of deal with. That is the goal. We're gonna set up AE system, and honestly we're probably gonna just use this island, this main island, and I'll probably put a lot of it underground. In fact, that sounds like it'd be a cool idea. Put a little storage right here and just dig down into here. Maybe close it up like so, and just kind of dig this area out. Make a nice big open EMC farm. Oh, not EMC, but AE system. There'll be some stuff that we're going to do that is going to be kind of combining Applied Energistics with equivalent exchange, but not today. Probably not anyways. We might not get to it. We might, on the other hand. I honestly don't know. But let's grab the chisel. Let's get this guy back to normal wood, and we'll throw all this stuff away. Cool. So, a couple of things. First of all, you might have noticed we've finally unlocked the end set of quests. The End Omega. It all leads up to this quest right here, which is getting, this gives you the achievement book, and this is something we're probably going to do. I think I want to do it, but I'm not entirely sure yet. We'll figure it out. But something unlocked that gave us required the pseudo inversion sigil. We already made this. We made that a while ago. So cool, free quest. Let's go ahead and claim that. Put that in there. We got an epic reward bag, and that's unlocked this set of quests. So we need to make a super builders one. I actually had to find my builders one. It's in this chest, yeah, right here. I had to find this because I wanted to expand the base over there. And yeah, so let's save the reward for last. Hopefully I won't forget about them. But anyways, one other thing we were doing last time, basically I just want to complete as many quests as we can. One of the quests was this one, the Attractor Obelisk, which requires a villager. Now, unfortunately, I couldn't find, there's only one known villager in this map, and that's in the last millennium, which is a quest in another aspect, past the Erebus. It's right here. We're going to get the villager from there later, and probably spawn more if we can. But I went to the oh, why am I blinking? I went to the Twilight Forest and I got this guy. So here we have a zombie villager, and we can de-zombify him. That was really loud, but give him a second and he'll become a normal villager. And yeah, so this is what I was trying to do. The de-zombification thing is so easy. Wow, that, you know what, I don't feel bad using him for using his soul for things. But yeah, using the dezombification syringe is definitely the way to go. So let's grab all of this stuff and we will start making. So we need to go to the soul binder and we have to bind a villager soul to an emerald. Kind of ironic, but we will throw that away and we'll get the attractor obelisk with the enticing crystal, and we just have to make, I believe it's like so. Yes, so there's the attractor obelisk, and that should be a quest. There we go. Cool. So definitely, hey, another epic. Cool. That's even better. Definitely what we needed to do just to get some more quests completed. Unfortunately, we can't destroy that. I don't really want it. It's not super useful to me, but oh well. So let's get into the heart of today's episode, which is going to be doing a bunch of crafting. Always fun. So here's the thing. I don't know exactly what path we need to take. So let's make the quarry first. So we need to make a buildcraft quarry. This should not be all that difficult. Most of it should be just grabbing things. We need a whole bunch of gears and redstone and a pick. So I don't believe we have... Nope, we don't have any of those gears. So we need to get iron. We'll get some gold. And some diamonds. We're also going to need sticks. And we are going to need some redstone. Just one. So let's grab a diamond pick. We'll teach that to the AE, not AE, the EMC table. There's the iron gear, which we've learned. We'll upgrade this to gold. And then do the same. I don't know why we took so much. And then upgrade this to diamond. And learn it. And now for this we need 3 iron, 2 gold, and another diamond. So there's that. 2 gold. Those are Invar. 3 iron. And we should be able to make the quarry. No problem. So we can learn that, and honestly, I'm gonna burn that. And that's the quest. That's it. So my question is, that was 127. That's 80, 91. It's probably pretty close. Considering there's that 08, that's probably pretty close to what the actual recipe is. I'm not going to bother doing the math. So let's get into the next one, which is the Ender Quarry. You're probably going to need a QED though. So let's see. Ender Quarry, what do we need to make? So we need some sort of sapling. That's easy enough. We need a diamond pick. We can do that. An endothermic pump. I don't know that I made one of those. Nope. So let's focus on that first. So we need some ender infused obsidian, iron pickaxe, water. All right, so nothing too major. Do we have ender? Let's look at obsidian. We don't. Let's grab some obsidian. Do we have an iron pickaxe? Cool. And then we need bucket of water. Let's grab another bucket and get lava. We'll teach the system that. Should work, I think. I keep calling this a system. It's not actually a system. It's just a tablet. So we need an ender pearl. I can throw that in there. There is an ender pearl, and we'll make the ender fused obsidian. Not too bad. Most of this is just going to be pretty standard crafting. So the endothermic pump, what else do we need? Eye of Ender and a diamond. If I can spell, it would go a lot faster. So I do have an Eye of Ender, so we go here, And there's the endothermic pump. Can throw the buckets in there, learn that, and then we'll need a second one for the quarry. And it's a blood moon. I haven't seen one of those in a while. We need some ender cores. Ooh, this is going to be an actual challenge, sorta. So do we have any books? We do. Let's get a few books. I want some planks as well. We're going to make a bookshelf. That's going to be the first thing we want to do. And we're going to learn the bookshelf. Now I want gold. We're going to need 4 gold. And we're going to want like a stack of emeralds. So in order to make the ender core, we need to get magical wood. Magical wood is made from an enchanted book, gold, and a bookshelf. And depending on the enchanted book you use, depends on how much magical wood you get. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of cheese it a little bit. We're going to take 4 books and we're going to give them all Flim Flam 4 because we can craft that with emeralds. And then if we make the magical wood with this, I think it's like so. It could be reversed on the books and the gold. We'll get 30 magical wood. That should be pretty much all we ever need. And I really hope I don't have any magical wood just I do. Oh well. It's kind of whatever. So let's get some more obsidian. And we can get the cores. So I need the eyes of enders. We need 2 cores. So let's just grab 2. And let's see, we need a sapling. Just grab an oak sapling. And then one last thing that we're going to need is the diamond etch computational matrix, which does require some burnt quartz. So let's get some quartz. Oh, I need to change that. I hit T, I do believe, and that is something from Wela. Oh, I can't do it in here. It's or NEI or whatever. It's NEI actually. So there's a key binding. That's world that if you hit inventory. That if you hit T, it searches for items in inventories. So now if I hit T, it shouldn't work. So we need to get quartz. That's what I was going after. That's something little to fix. Just to remember, it's one of those things that doesn't come up too often because most things kind of ignore it, but when it does come up, it is very annoying. So we have the burnt quartz. We're gonna need 2 more of those, or 3 more rather. We're gonna need a diamond, and that should be everything. So here's the what are we missing? Oh, it's 4 diamonds. I thought it was 1 diamond in the center and not the other way around with the obsidian. So there's that. Let's go ahead and learn that. I believe we've learned everything we could. We do need the pick. I forgot about that. There's the diamond pick. And I think I needed some of that, didn't I? I think it's just 2. So is that everything? Awesome. There is the ender quarry. That took a while, but not too bad. So let's claim the reward. Chance cube goes in there. Reward bags go in there. We have 4 epics. Wow. And then the ender quarry. The ender quarry is not something I plan on using anytime soon, just because I don't really need to. Don't get me wrong, it's an awesome block. I do love the ender quarry, but it's also one of those things that I don't really foresee me using it because there's not much need to at this point in the game. We'll see if we need to later. I really don't know what's in the simple achievement book. I don't know how much of that we're going to do. My original plan was to go ahead and do that, but we'll see. So next is the digital miner. We need to craft the digital miner. That is from Mechanism. Once again, another way to make to do quarrying, and this is going to be complicated. So I don't think we have much from Mechanism. Do we have any Mechanism machines? We have the enrichment chamber and osmium compressor. That's about it. So if we take a look, we're going to need these basic control. We need a metallurgic infuser. I don't believe we have that. No. So, no, yes we do. Right here. Do we have any of the circuits? Basic, nope. Okay, so how do we make the basic control circuits? That is the first part. We need osmium and redstone. So redstone, just take a stack. We do have the compressed redstone. Osmium, and let's go ahead and use the metallurgic infuser. And we'll get a basic control circuit. We're also going to need the alloys, which again we'll need some redstone with iron. But if we learn this, it'll make my life a little bit easier. So let's get some iron. And we'll get the beginning alloy, the enriched alloy. We'll learn that. And then the next one requires diamond. So let's get a diamond. And that's empty. We'll put the diamond in there. I need to do something to the diamond before I can use it. So if I want to get the I'm going to need to get diamond dust of some sort, or a compressed diamond, in order to get the reinforced alloy. I believe if we put, oh my gosh, I forgot about that. I believe if we put the diamond in the enrichment chamber, it will give us something that we can actually use. The compressed diamond. So let's put that in here. And then we can, it's going to have a lot of diamond in it, but we can use that to get the next tier, which is the reinforced alloy. Now if we want the next tier after that, the atomic alloy, that requires compressed obsidian or refined obsidian dust. Let's try to get compressed obsidian, because that's something we can actually use. So we need crushed obsidian, which we have the pulverized. So we put this in the metallurgic infuser with the diamond in there. It will make some of the obsidian stuff that we need. The refined obsidian dust, and then we can come up here, put it in there, and I believe that's no usage. An enrichment chamber, yeah, that should be working, but it doesn't seem to be. It's got next to no power. That's why. Alright, let's grab a crescent hammer. That would be really good to have. We can throw a bunch of this stuff in there. And let's grab energy cell. And we have spot we can put right here. Output there. Can I sleep real quick? Please tell me I can sleep. I don't want to put up with... Oh, great. Good. I don't want to put up with the rain. There are ways to get rid of the rain, but I haven't made them yet, so sleeping is still the best. Anyways, there is the compressed obsidian. I want to learn this because it might come in handy later. And now we have to infuse this guy with the obsidian, but we have all this diamond in there. Luckily, we can dump, which dumps whatever's excess in there. So diamonds and all that kind of fun stuff is easy enough for me to get, so I don't really care about it. Let's put this in there, and there's the atomic alloy. So I believe I'm going to need another one of those. And let's see what else we have. So we have the top stuff. Now we're going to need 2 teleportation cores, which is more atomic alloys, some lapis, gold, and diamond. So I think 4 of those. Lapis, let's grab a bunch. Diamond and gold. So we should be able to make the teleportation cores. We just need 2 of these. And what else do we need? So let's see. There is a steel casing, which is just electrical steel, dark steel. We can use the electrical steel. That would be good. Or we could, yeah, let's use the electrical steel. So for these around osmium gives us that. Let's go ahead and learn it, because we'll probably want it later for more mechanism things. And we need 2 logistical sorters, which is just a basic control circuit, some iron, and a piston. And we're pretty much close. I have a feeling that the robot is a little bit of a challenge. So let's do this, because so far everything's been kind of easy. Those don't stack. So what does the robot take? Another atomic alloy, steel, refined obsidian ingots. So we're going to need osmium with refined obsidian dust. Alright, that's not too bad. So compressed, and let's get some obsidian dust. I think we can do 10. Let's go ahead and dump that. So let that go. And what else do we need? We need electric chest, which is another basic control circuit with some steel. Let's just grab a stack of steel. Control circuit, and I believe it was a standard chest. 2 of them, and a piece of glass. So there's the chest and glass. Let's just take some. Once we have an AE system up and running, this is going to be so much easier. So there's the electric chest. We need energy tablets and another atomic alloy. So we can at least get the alloy. And then the energy tablets are enriched alloy with some redstone and gold. So grab a bunch of those. And these do not stack either, so all we need now is the refined obsidian, which is just going to take some of the dust. It's almost done, and then we need to find our osmium compressor. We'll put some osmium in here and the refined obsidian, and we'll get this going, no problem. So we'll put a decent amount in there. Once we get one more, it will be good to go. We should be anyways. That sounds so weird. Alright, let's go ahead. We should be able to make the digitals miner now. So robot doesn't, okay, it's, I know what it is. It's this, energy tablet, steel, and then refined obsidian, and then something like so. And there's the digital miner. Cool. So that's going to give us some draconium. That's cool. That's really useful. That does not have any EMC, so we're going to be careful with that. Let's see. There's all the draconium. We should be able to put everything else away. I'll keep the crescent hammer on me. And we got a legendary reward bag. Cool. So has that unlocked? It has. So we need 5 inscribers and a crystal growth chamber. So does inscribers have it? They do. So let's grab the inscribers. So now we're finally getting into some applied energistics. We're probably not going to get to all that stuff today. But there's the 5 inscribers. It wants us to craft them. Well, inscriber. Wrong bar. So the inscriber requires iron, sticky piston, and flux crystals. So piston, we'll want 2 of these. Do I have any slime balls? I do. Cool. 2 slime balls. Let's go ahead and make them sticky pistons. Learn that. So we're gonna need in total 8 sticky pistons. We're gonna need 4 flux crystals, and then a bunch of iron. So nothing too bad. There's the iron. We should be able to make that. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we need to make the crystal growth. What does this take? Crystal growth accelerator chamber requires 6 crystal growth accelerators and glass cables. Do we have glass cable? No, but we can probably make it. Flux. So we're gonna need a bunch of stuff. We're gonna need some quartz fiber. We're gonna need Sturgis quartz DOS, and all of this stuff we're gonna learn. So we're gonna need this. We're gonna need 1 of these. We'll learn both of this. And we're gonna need to get the block of flux. That we can't learn, but we're gonna need some quartz glass. We are gonna need a couple stacks of that. We're gonna want a hopper. Let's get a chest. Never realized I never made a hopper for this. So chest with some iron gives us the hopper. And let's see, what are we going to need for this? We're going to need a bunch of flukes. We need 5 more. 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't really need to do anything with this because I did the crystals another way. We're going to need more glass cable. So we should be able to make 6 of these. And these don't have EMC. Let's just go straight to the crystal growth chamber. We can make a chest. And there we go. So there's that quest. That's going to give us... I'm going to take the storage cells because that seems to be the smartest decision. They don't have anything on them, but what we can do... we can learn both of these. And we can just throw a lot of this stuff away because we're not going to need it. By shift right clicking these, you can pop the storage component out of the housing. That is what I'm doing with that. So let's go ahead and put that away. What's the next thing it wants us to do? To make basically an EME system. Cool. And then there's some upgrades for mechanism. I think we're going to stop doing this. Too much crafting in one episode kind of gets boring, in my opinion. So we'll make the A system next time. For now, let's do some other things. We could make tools here. I'm not going to worry about that right now. What I want to do is another aspect. So we're going to go to the Erebus. So we need to get an offering, altar, and a keystone. Offering, keystone. So how bad are these to make? So we need vines, obsidian, stone bricks, stone, obsidian, stone bricks, and gold. So not difficult at all. We just need one piece of gold. We have stone. I don't think we have any stone bricks. So let's learn that. So let's get a bunch of stone and stone bricks. And then we need some obsidian. And we need vines. Vines is probably the hardest thing, but it's not actually. I don't have any jungle saplings. I need to get a jungle sapling or something of the like. Actually, no, I can use nature essence. So we can get a whole bunch of vines like so. Just from nature essence. Really cool, really handy to use. So I believe we just need 2. We now know vines, so that's good. There is the offering altar and the keystone. And the Erebus is just terrible. We're gonna need more stone bricks. Actually, I have a bunch on me already. Let's get some cobblestone and an angel block. We're gonna come back here, and right here looks good. We're gonna put cobblestone and just kind of make a platform for yet another portal. So this one, it's a blood moon, isn't it? So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So just put these in the corners. And we can put stone bricks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Unfortunately, it's going to be off-centered if I do it this way. It is a regular nether portal that can be different shapes surrounded by stone bricks. So let's do a 5. As long as it's a valid nether portal, it should work. So do something a little bit bigger. And then we need some leaves. I don't know that I have any leaves. Let's put all this stuff in the mob farm over here. So I'm gonna be honest, before we go and do all this, I absolutely hate the Erebus. Nothing against the mod. In fact, the mod is actually really cool. I like the idea behind it, but they did something that is easy to do, and I think it's one of those little things that it's easy to fall into. Basically, I'll point it out when we get there. Yeah, let's vein mine. Alright, so we have plenty of stuff. You can take the saplings. Let's take a look. So we also need, it says we need a stack of leaves. So I'm gonna EMC a few more. And leaves, no, not levers, leaves. There we go. We have a stack. We need to make 2 staff of Gaia. We do need to make 2 of these. If you don't, then, well, goodbye. You can't get out without a second one. Luckily, I don't believe it's too difficult. I believe you can stay in the Erebus and work your way out. I don't believe you'd be trapped forever, but it's still pretty bad. So hopefully we can get this to work. So I need to get 2 of these staves. We're going to need some vines. Let's see, what else are we going to need? We're going to need sticks and gold. I do want torches as well. I don't have torches in there, so we just need a piece of coal. Actually, I didn't need to do that. I could just do that. So torches. And we're going to need some gold. And then in order to make this, nope, wrong one. In order to make this Gaian gem, we're going to need an emerald, a diamond, and a piece of obsidian. So this is not too difficult to do. 2 pieces of obsidian, emeralds, and diamonds. So all you have to do is put some offerings. I already had the obsidian, but whatever. And then I think you just wait, and it will take. Oh, how does this happen? You have to click it. I think it takes a minute. Yeah, I think it takes a minute. I'm not entirely sure. It's been a while since I've done this. Get some more epic bacon. Yeah, there we go. It just takes a few minutes, or a few seconds rather. I don't think this has EMC, so we have to do it one more time. And then we need 2 of these. Oops. 2 of these. 8 sticks, I do believe. And 8 vines. And we should be able to make both of these. So pick up the altar. I don't think any of this stuff has EMC. Oh, it does. So we can burn that up. Let's make the staves. And we should be ready to go to a very, very nasty place. So yeah, first thing we need to do is go find a boss and go kill the boss. So that's what we're going to try to do this episode. I'm going to try not to let this go too long, but first thing we need to do, we need to fill this with leaves. This should work, hopefully. Yep, it works. Cool. So I am pretty overpowered. We're going to need the other staff for once we get there. But otherwise, we should be fine. So, let's just go ahead and go. So the Erebus, if you're not familiar with it, it's an interesting area. I like the idea behind it. Basically, it's the bug world, is what I consider it. So yeah, as you can see, you need to make the portal again. I want to journey map. I want to make a waypoint right now for the portal. So the Erebus is... Oh wow, we spawn right next to an interesting biome, a mushroom biome. So it is the underground. It's a really cool mod. The areas actually look really well done. You do get a lot of blitzes in here, but like, you know, hollow logs, mud. The area looks cool. The problem I have, you'll find out soon enough. In fact, if we go up, the ores look cool. They're all in this, so that's copper in this umber stone, which doesn't look bad. Yeah, so we have bees. Bees, they look cool. But you also have a ton of arachnids. Lots of spiders, and the problem, here is the problem that this mod has. Everything looks too good, everything looks too realistic, and it's creepy. The spiders move way too accurately, and it really does creep me out, and that's why I dislike this mod. The actual creatures and stuff in it are really cool. I need to fix journey map. Options, show caves. I want to not show the grid, but I don't know why it doesn't show it quite right, but whatever. We need to search for a couple of things. We need to find an underground savanna, something like that. If we come up here, but yeah, basically everything looks just too realistic and moves too realistic that it gets creepy. So we need to find a giant boba tree, which I believe are found in the subterranean savanna. I don't know why I'm saying that weird, but like, these trees look so cool. I mean, that's actually a mushroom. This is a mushroom biome. There is a boss here that can spawn. There's also spawners. I've seen some like spawn rooms before. But yeah, so there's a lot of cool stuff in this. Yeah, there's a crush room. Where is he? They're actually kind of difficult to point out. There's a lot of beetles. The other problem I have with this mod, pretty much everything is a spider. And it's just, there's too many spiders. Too many different types of spiders, and too many spider-like creatures. I really like a lot of the, like, the beetles and that kind of stuff. There is a crush room somewhere around here. But it just seems like there's too many spiders. Where is this crush room? I'm being shot at. Is he up here? I really don't see him. They're really hard to like point out, because they blend in way too well. It's basically, oh, right there he is. That's a crush room. Yeah, as you can see, he blends in really well. But that's a boss. Did he just like shoot? Wow, he fell. So let's explore here for a little bit. We'll probably have to finish up the Erebus in another episode, but I'd like to try to at least get the yeah, right. So many spiders. I'd like to try to get at least the tarantula, but I think I'm gonna have to go searching off camera for it and all that fun stuff. So the actual area, I can talk more about the. Oh hey, there's a tarantula brood mother nearby. The actual area looks really cool. Right there actually. Cool. So typically you'd have to. What are those? Oh, grasshoppers. So those are the tarantulas. Big nasty creatures. God, I hate all of these. And this is the boba tree. There's 2 floors of spawners. But meh. I'm just gonna come over here and one-shot it, because, well, why not? But yeah, that is the tarantula brood mother. I've never actually fought one. So we can get all this good stuff. And yeah, there's a lot of spiders down below. And we can kind of look. The other thing that's really nasty about this mod pack, not this mod pack, this mod rather. I'm trying to show you guys the tarantulas that are down there. Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 spawners probably. Oh, there's another one right over there. So the bad thing about this mod, the other bad thing I should say, is the spawners like to spawn things after you kill them. So we completed that one. It wants us to find an antlion overlord and beat this. So that one is going to take me a while to find. I'm going to have to search around because we need to find a desert area. I wish I was a little bit faster. That is something that would be nice for this. We need to find a desert area and then find a very rare structure. But if we can do all of this and we can actually get through it, we can get probably one of the most powerful items in this pack, which is really cool. But it's a pain to make. So, for example, by the way, the spawner. So here's a spawner, right? So it spawns some dragonflies who like to grab you and take you places. If you break the spawner, almost always it will spawn more. Oh my gosh. I never knew about this. Huh. There's a lot of different things in this mod pack that I've never really messed with just because I had no need to. There's an entire like smoothie system that's like it's more or less potions. It's really interesting, but I've never used it because I've never had a reason to. But anyways, I think I am going to, I don't know, I think I'm going to try to find the desert and the antlion, and we will complete this and then go back and make the ME system in the next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!